Welcome to another video where Vivian joins Rose and Col on a walk through the Kondalilla National Park down to the waterfall. Come with us.
Hey, we're ready for cascade. We can't believe how high up the top of the waterfall is.
Can't even see the top.
Hang on, just turn me four-wheel drive shoes on. It's okay, I found the chicken track.
Good morning everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Today we're at the Kondalilla Falls National Park and I'm the Col between two roses.
Yeah, he's with his favourite girls today.
Yeah.
Well, sorry girls, our daughters are his favourite. Look out.
Yeah, we're going to go on the walk down to the bottom of the waterfall and have a look around them. So come with us.
Yeah, come with us, lots of steps. Yay!
Hey.
And leeches.
And leeches.
I'm not. I went back to the and
So there's a large picnic area here with a few picnic tables, some covered. There's a toilet block here. So you got the Picnic Creek circuit, the Kondalilla Falls circuit, the complete circuit, 4.6 k's, and complete the walk during daylight hours. That's in case the drop bears come out of a night time, I suppose. How long is it going to take to do this walk?
1.5 to 2 hours, but knowing Viv and I, because we look at every little birdie and every little plant, it'll most probably be 3 hours.
We'll see how we go. The path seems well formed. It's all bitumen, nice and easy, and it's not far before you get to this little bit. But this isn't the big part of the falls that we're going to. This is just it's literally probably 100 metres down the track.
I've never seen it that full of water before. Look how deep the pool is. Like that.
The bitumen path ends at Picnic Creek there, and from here on in the path it seems really well formed. It's obviously not wheelchair friendly because there's stairs to get to it, and of course it's not pet friendly either because this is National Park.
So many birds. So many birds.
So Kondalilla Falls sits on the western side of the Blackall Range. The Blackall Range runs all the way from Mullaney and actually continues on right through to Yandina. Point Glorious is pretty much the end of it there. And yeah, you can do a walk all the way along. There is a drive all the way along as well. The main drive is bitumen, but the bit from Mapleton to Point Glorious is all dirt road. It's an easy drive though. We can see out there the valley out towards Obi and Kenilworth would be sort of right in the distance there. We'll go and have a look at the Obi Valley lookout.
Can you? Oh, that's good to know.
Still doing it. Oh wow, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You can hear the falls.
You certainly
It's going to
can.
be full on when we get down there.
Yeah.
Hope you don't get washed over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello. Looking around the corner. Into a pile of mud.
There's a couple of little switchbacks on the track. Just see the top of the falls through there. Yeah, so we're just heading down to the rock pools, which is pretty much at the top of the falls.
Need us? It's only a little walk. It's cold.
You can swim in these water holes there on a hot weekend. There'll be quite a few people in there. So it's early morning in the shade and it's a little bit cool at the moment with all that new water flowing in. Yeah, but diving's probably not a good idea. There are some submerged objects there.
So Cole, whereabouts are we at the moment?
We're at the rock pools at Kondalilla Falls.
Wow.
So this is part way down. We're going right down to the bottom there.
Wow, it's actually stunning.
Yeah, how good is that, eh?
Yeah. Thank heavens for a lot of rain. The weather's really bad. Yeah.
Remember that movie, 99 Steps?
Yeah. I read the book. Yeah.
A few more than 99 steps.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, when he was getting his knee replacement done,
Yeah.
we went out to Blackdown Tablelands, which is the most beautiful place.
Where's that?
Blackdown Tablelands.
Okay.
And there was a walk there. We had 222 steps up.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, down to the bottom.
Yeah.
And we never did it because Cole's knee, before he had it done, just wouldn't have made it, you know. So we waited till after he had his op, and a few months later we decided, right, let's go. So we went out and we did the walk down to the bottom, which was the most amazing rock pool you ever seen. Had to climb over boulders to get to it, but it was fabulous.
Yeah.
And we walked all the way back and Cole's knee was fabulous.
Look
Look at that, Cole.
Something. Wow. This is the time to do that.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Oh, all the little waterfall parts are working. Oh, I've never ever seen it like that.
And up there is the rock pools we were just at.
Yeah.
And of course we're still only part of the way down. The path changes a little bit once you get past that lookout. No more guardrails.
More stairs, Cole. Oh, more stairs. At least they're not too high.
All along the path is constant little views of the falls there. Really awesome. I don't know if you can see the light shining through the middle of that tree. In our last video, when we walked up at the Mapleton Falls, I talked about a strangler fig and how it grows up the top, or starts up the top, grows its roots down, eventually strangles the tree inside. That tree then rots away and leaves a big hollow spot up the middle of the tree. Can't get to that one, but that's a strangler fig that's killed its original host tree. The strangler fig continues to live just as normal. Yeah, getting closer to the bottom now, but still a fair way to go. Ooh, look at that, another good side of it. Yeah, the path is a little bit muddy in a few places coming towards this bit.
That looks like something out of Romancing the Stone. You don't really slide all down the hill.
It is a bit.
We'll try not to do that.
You've made good content.
We're no fun, are we?
Coming up to a little junction here. Bottom of the falls, 100 metres, and that's the way back home by the look of it. Here we are at the bottom of the falls.
Believe how high up the top of the waterfall is.
Can't even see the top.
That's so cute. It's the slippery way. The hobbit finally got out of the bush.
Alrighty.
Are you ready for some stairs?
Yeah, it's all up from here.
Yeah, we're ready for some stairs. Oh my God.
Here we go.
Certainly no guardrails on this little bit. The water crossing up.
Hang on, just turn me four-wheel drive shoes on. Okay, I found the chicken track.
There has been a tree across the track, but they've sawn it up. So one of these trees has died and fallen. There we go. That's the one that's died. It's come crashing down across the path. But it's all clear now. So that's the life cycle of a forest, I suppose. Trees grow, trees die. The timber rots away, makes nutrients in the soil, grows more trees. So this is all part of the Sunshine Coast Great Walk. If we take off down the right one, it's about 9 kilometres to Baroon Pocket Dam. There's a camp back that way about a couple of k's, but we're on the way back to the car park. And that's still a climb, but it's only, oh, it's less than a kilometre, I think. Probably a kilometre that way and a kilometre that way. Yeah, the path is a bit muddy in places, but I mean, it's a natural path, so it is what it is. I'll try and step around them. Got fungi growing on trees. The tree that's fallen is being broken down. Yeah, so that's the start of a strangler fig tree there. Grows in that branch about there and then sends its roots down, tree up. Eventually that host tree will die and then eventually rot away and leave a tube up the middle. So I'll come back here in another few hundred years and we'll have a look. Yeah, judging by the height of that, I guess we're getting close to the top. That's Kenilworth way out there in the distance. And Obi in before that. Okay, we're coming into the rock pools. Back near the start of the walk. Whoops. So that's the rock pool. And that's the very top of the falls where they go over the top there. Better be brave and give it a go, I suppose, eh?
Hop in the water, Carl. See how cold it is.
Somewhat refreshing.
Somewhat refreshing. Show us again, Viv.
It's just our leeches.
It's salt for the leeches.
Yeah, but we
didn't get any yet.
And it's been wet, so.
Yeah. Is that refreshing?
Oh, yeah, well that was quite a refreshing swim. Really enjoyed that. Now it's back to the car park.
Introducing Viv.
Yeah. As pretty as that little flower is, that's a lantana plant, and it's an introduced species. Somebody thought it would look good in a garden, and it just went mad when it came to Australia. It's everywhere. When you're out on four-wheel drive tracks, sometimes it'll completely overgrow the track. There's some more of it just up in there. And when you're trying to drive through the lantana, you'll hear it squealing all the way down the side of the car. Not good for the paintwork, but a bit of polish will fix it. Nearly back to the car park. We just got that another little waterfall thing to go. And even if you only walk to this bit, it's still pretty awesome. Do go down to the bottom if you can, or if you don't want such a long walk, just stop at the water holes at the part way down at the very top of the big waterfall, and that's awesome as well. So yeah, 3 different walks all on the same path. Absolutely awesome. So it's now 20 past 10, it's nearly 3 hours, and that includes a swim and a bit of a dawdle around the place as well. So yeah, if you walk fast you can do it in an hour and a half or an hour or so, but nah, we didn't.
Well, that was the Kondalilla waterfall walk. How
Just
fabulous.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. I've never seen it like that before.
Yeah, a lot of water flowing at the moment.
Fabulous.
So yeah, come and do this walk. It's really awesome. And if you've liked this video, do the whole like and subscribe thing.
Yep.
Thanks Viv for coming along with us. That was really good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, just one little tip on this walk. There are a lot of stairs. The tracks are all formed and it's well signed, but it is not wheelchair friendly.
Definitely not.
Or stroller friendly.
A little bit muddy in a few places.
Yeah, so you need a usual stick and some really good shoes and enjoy.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
See you in the next one.
Bye. Rose is going to go and drive through Nolan's. Doing it for the nanas.